we have the new Parkside Market that just opened, I think yesterday on Friday. This is the Sip and Sonder. Looks like we have some coffee, like a just little window that you go up to. I don't think you can go in at all. And then in here, there are some more things. You can actually go in and see. Oh, it's not open yet. Let's see. There's a glare, but it's like a big open space to eat. And I think there's even upstairs. There's Carl putting on lotion because it's actually sunny. Here we got some of the new Disney Parks and Play, I think that's what it's called, merchandise. So we got Spirit jersey. That's kind of cute. I don't wear them as much. I don't want the lettering to fade or the print to fade, especially if I wear like a backpack or a fanny pack. So I don't wear them as often. No, there's no price. I guess it's free. It's a cute hat. Hat is $30. And then there's more stuff in the collection. So you got like Loungefly, backpack, a towel. This is a cute little pouch. How much is this one? $35. It's cute with the double zipper. And they got stuff for little kids, little ornaments. I think I saw the ornaments last year. A mug. And then these more kids things. Yeah, that's cute. Little kids pullover. Fanny pack. A fan. It's actually kind of warm today. So if you need a fan, you got fans. And they even have new Crocs, cups, candies, and I think they have a new pillow. Cute little backpack. Mickey. Oh, look. A water bottle carrier. Candies. And there's ears. I've already seen this in like the turquoise color, but this one is definitely blue. So they initially had it like in this color. Now they have it in the blue. I really like that. Don't necessarily have any place to put it. Where's the tag? $40 for that pillow. It's like a see-through mesh. Why does it remind me of my gym uniform that I had to wear in high school? Same colors. It's nice. Oh, they even have a Minnie Mouse one. Ooh, cute. That'd be perfect for the summer. I think I saw this one on Instagram. This red Spirit jersey. Got Mickey on the front. And then just Disneyland on the back. I prefer just the plain color. No like fancy bells and whistles. Like these are the Spirit jerseys that I prefer. We stopped at the Tropical Hideaway for a snack. I got the strawberry since that's the only flavor I like. And we also got a pork bao bun. And Carl got, it's like called pineapple orange swirl, but there's the mango and the strawberry Dole Whip. So I'm not sure why they're calling it pineapple orange swirl, but it looks like it's got some fruit bits and a gummy on top. Good morning, happy Sunday. I just finished my Pilates class, first Pilates class of 2025, and to be honest, the first one in several months. There was an instructor that I really loved. I'm not sure if they're taking a break or if they are no longer instructing at my particular studio, but I enjoy what Pilates does too much to not do it again, and so I'm going to have faith in the other instructors that I'll still enjoy it. There is another instructor. She's kind of like a sub. I see her every often when the instructor who's supposed to be scheduled can't make it. And she's really good. I wish she was consistent, but she's just a sub because I think she works at another studio or a gym. But anyway, I definitely have noticed that just being inactive for the majority of 2024 really took a hit on my health. I'm hoping that this year I can really prioritize and to make my physical health as well as my mental health just like the biggest priority, because I've been just dealing with too many different things, too many different health issues that I'm pretty sure would not really come to fruition and would not really be a problem if I was actually taking really good care of myself. Hopefully this year I'll actually get my act together and get back into a good routine. I know with my particular job, it's difficult because with commute time, you know, I have to leave relatively early in the morning to get to work. And I also, while I actually prefer and don't mind working out in the morning, I mean, I just took an 8:30 class. That's not early for me. I've even taken like 7 a.m. classes. I don't want to have to also take time to shower and get ready before having to go to work, because it would also be difficult just depending on if I went to like the gym. They do have showers and stuff, but I don't know. Just with my current job and the commute, I don't want to have to be rushing in that sense. So then the alternative is to work out after work. And of course, again, because of the commute and with traffic, by the time I even get to this particular area where I live, it's about 6 o'clock. I mean, I know that's not super late, but at least right now in the winter, it's dark. And of course, my body wants to shut down and wants to rest. And so I usually just go home, I change out of my work clothes and pretty much go straight into pajamas or something super comfortable, like my oversized crew necks, and I just veg out, which I know I don't want to not acknowledge the importance of rest. And for me, there is this need and sometimes preference to isolate and rest. Carl gets off of work around 7, sometimes 6 on certain days of the week. And so when I get home, my parents are there pretty much all the time, but I do need time to myself. My job, there's always somebody there. There's always something going on. And I know that I do tend to add to the drama at work, just because of the ridiculous things and situations that we have to deal with. But it could be a lot. And sometimes I never acknowledge that I can get overstimulated. It's not the same level of stress that I had when I was teaching, that I wanted to have breakdowns every day, like emotional crying breakdowns. So it's not like that. And I'm still very grateful to have found a job full-time with benefits, paid holidays, that I can utilize certain strengths, and I was given opportunities to learn and build my assets and my skill sets. But it does still have some frustrating moments, and I don't see myself doing this particular type of work for the rest of my life until I retire. I mean, the dream would be to be my own boss, to have like my own business or something, a small business, to be able to work from home, to be able to raise dogs. You know, for the time being, it's my job. I get to work, and that's something I was thinking about this morning. A lot of the times, like, I have a tendency, and some other people have a tendency to say, I have to go to work. While that is true, we also get to go to work, because this time last year, I was not employed. I had been unemployed for 8 months, and I applied to dozens and dozens of jobs, and I got so many rejections, not even an opportunity to have an interview. I only interviewed a couple of places, and my current job is the one that gave me an offer. And so it's a privilege to be getting consistent pay, to have benefits, especially considering I still have so many health issues right now, that I do have the opportunity to have coverage. And so I don't want to take that for granted, but I'm not like married to my job. And I feel like there ended up being a switch last year in 2024. I don't know when it was, maybe the spring or the summer, but there was not quite burnout, but you like lose motivation. Like, I was so excited and so happy to go to work when I first started. Granted, it was not teaching, so of course I was excited to be doing something outside of the classroom where I wasn't being disrespected, where I wasn't being cursed at, where I was actually listened to, I was taken seriously by other people around me. I mean, I still have that to an extent, but I don't have that giddy up in my step anymore, if that makes sense. And so you just get into the motion and like autopilot. There are things that I'm still very thankful for about my job. I have my own desk. I get to listen to music. We have like Spotify. One of my coworkers plays it for us on the Bluetooth speaker. Some people bring in treats. We get to, talk about certain things. Lately it's been Wicked, but there is something missing, and I think a huge part of that is my personal routine, because work has its own routine, and things change on a daily basis at work, but the routine that I used to have of like reading every day, working out multiple times in the week, and I miss that. And I know that January is always a time when people are wanting to reset and want to start new resolutions or goals, manifestations. And I do want to do that, but I also do need to acknowledge that winter, like in the season, is a time to slow down, for things to pretty much die off, but then there is going to be rebirth for the spring. And so I'm trying to give myself some grace, and I don't need to go right off the bat into this perfect routine that I'm going to do every single day for the next 360 days of the year, because today's January 5th. I don't want to lose interest. I read one book last year. Granted, it's better than nothing. It was Wicked by Gregory Maguire. I started some of An Offer for a Gentleman by Julia Quinn, and I picked up the book for the first time in months just a couple days ago, and Carl and I had just a nice reading time the other night. And I want to get back into those routines, but I also don't want to make myself feel guilty if I don't do it. Like yesterday, we were pretty busy. We went to Disney, we did some errands, and I didn't get a chance to read. I didn't get a chance to work out, but on the plus side, we were pretty productive. I did a return. We got to go to Disney. We walked a lot at Disney, so I did get steps in. It's just going to be one day at a time. One day at a time, one step at a time, and hopefully those will just add up throughout the year. So yeah, I'm going to head home. There were a lot of cars around a certain area this morning. I don't know if there's an event going on. Sometimes you can see like bicyclists or whatever, but these were lots of people in cars. So hopefully I can get home quickly. I got a shower. I bought a new bookshelf. I have no idea if it's going to look good in the space, but I have to use the vertical height in the bedroom. It's just, there's too much that's piling up on the floor. It doesn't look good. I don't like it. Granted, I know I have a lot of stuff, but my solution is not necessarily to get rid of everything, because a lot of stuff has meaning to me and I don't want to necessarily just toss it. So I just have to reconfigure the space. So hopefully this bookshelf works and we can use vertical height in the bedroom. So that's the goal for today, and I really should wash my car. Okay, I'm gonna go home. Saturday. It's about 1 o'clock or almost 1 o'clock, and I have just decided that I need to redo or revamp my bedroom. And all you've really seen in my room is this wall, which you can now see there is an addition to this wall. I went to IKEA with Carl last weekend. I wanted to utilize the vertical height in this space just because I have so much stuff. And so we bought this bookshelf. Believe it or not, it was only 40 bucks. Most of this is mine, but I did give Carl the bottom shelf. So this is the other side of the room that doesn't really see the light of day. We have the bed, all of my plushies, and then my bedside table and my desk, my vanity, where I do my makeup, have breakfast every morning. Sometimes I'll do some journaling here, and this mirror is just leaning against the wall off of my vanity. It's not anchored. I don't know if I ever want to have it hung. It is pretty heavy. I have a lot of miscellaneous things. That one is just being hung up by a push pin. So is my Disney Kincaid of Carmel that I got a couple months ago. My 2025 Taylor Swift calendar. I have a cart with so much junk. It's ridiculous. So I really just need to figure out how to better organize the space, just because our storage unit is pretty much stuffed to the gills. I actually have to go to the storage unit now to pick up my Valentine's decor. I mostly just need to utilize the space a little bit better because a lot of stuff has piled up, like my desk. Beyond the desk, it's atrocious. We're gonna be here for a little bit longer at my parents', so I just want to make things as organized and decluttered as much as possible. I have been adjusting to 2025 as best as I can. We've had the fires in Los Angeles, just really heartbreaking for a lot of people to be displaced and to lose everything that they own. So it's been a busy couple of weeks, some people still getting sick. I am still dealing with allergies and sinus issues. I do have an appointment to see an ear, nose, and throat specialist on Monday. I was surprised that I got an appointment on the holiday, but they confirmed that it is valid. And then I do have an appointment to see an allergist since I had a really bad allergic reaction and my skin is just still not doing well. I don't know if they would want me to see a dermatologist, but I really think it would be beneficial to do more allergy testing. I don't know if there's something I'm allergic to that I'm still being exposed to in some way. It's been a crazy few weeks. My birthday is in 10 days. Anyway, I should head out. It's already the afternoon and I want to try to get as much done as possible while I still have light. Okay, we actually stopped and took a little bit of a detour on the way to the storage unit. I got a new container, one that's like really nicely waterproof. So I have some like clothes to put in the storage unit and some crafting items. I stopped at Sephora because I did need some more hydrating mist. The kind that I've been using for the last few months, I believe, is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Skin Soothing Hydration Mist. It is on the pricier side, not surprising, Sephora, but it has been helpful because there was a different facial mist that I used to get from Ulta and it was discontinued. It was from like the Ulta Beauty brand, but they just don't make it anymore. So I've been trying this and it has been helpful. I only use it right now once a day. So here's what it looks like. I only use it once a day in the morning when I have just washed my face and I put my eye cream on, like the eczema eye cream. I can't remember the name of it. It's like eczema honey, I believe. I've got it before at Ulta and also Target, but not every Ulta or every Target carries it, so it's kind of a hit and miss. But I put that on my eyelids and then I use the Tula like cooling under eye like salve, and then I always spray some mist just because my skin just constantly needs hydration, and right now it's just really sensitive and really red, especially around my nose and my chin and mouth for some reason. So that's fun for me. I also was able to get a couple of new lip products, which is hilarious. And I was telling my coworker about this the other day because lately I've been wearing my masks in public just because so many people are sick. And I know I was plenty sick the last couple of months. And just with my sinuses and allergies, I cannot afford to take more time off of work, and I hate being sick. But anyway, I got a couple of Glossier lip products. I don't have a lot of Glossier. I think I have one other like balm or salve for the lips, and it's, I think, lavender scented. This one is called blackcherrybalm.com. Their lip salve. Love a good red, love a good like fruity flavored or fruity scented. Yeah, that smells just like cherry. And then I also picked up, they had this lip liner. It goes with like the black cherry vibes. I think it's even called black cherry. So I got this lip liner. I didn't check to make sure it was not used, but it looks like it's okay. I was able to pick up a little gift, a little item. And so I chose the little Summer Fridays little mini duo here. I do already have the jet lag mask, so now there's a mini size, which will be perfect if/when I go on a vacation this year. And then there's a little tiny lip butter balm there, and I think it's the pink sugar, which I don't think I have that one, so it'll be nice to try since it's miniature. I love anything travel sized or miniature, especially because things are so expensive. Granted, Sephora does have a really good return policy. I just don't like being wasteful that way. So it's nice to try things in a miniature travel size form. I forgot that I also grabbed this. It was at the checkout stand. My hands are just so incredibly dry right now with the winter. I drink so much water, which then makes me need to use the restroom a lot, especially at work. So I'm constantly washing my hands and using hand sanitizer, especially like touching door handles and stuff like that at work. I'm definitely being over cautious, but that's not a bad thing, especially because I don't want to get sick and I don't want to use any sick leave. It's barely halfway through January. I'm not using sick leave yet. Got that salve. It was a little pricey. I think it was $23, but it's a good amount. It's 2.5 fluid ounces. Great size to be able to put in my purse. I use lotion all the time. Okay, now it's getting warm because I haven't turned on the car yet. We need to go to the storage unit, and then it'll be lunchtime. Good morning, happy Saturday. It is the kickoff to my birthday week of celebrations, and no, I am not going to Disney, but it is Disney related. Carl and I have just arrived at the Lido Newport Beach marina shopping center because there is a new Disney Stoney Clover Lane collection, and it is Valentine's Day. It's super cute. Some stuff has already sold out online. I took a chance and did not buy anything online this morning because I want to see it in person. So fingers crossed. Carl already got out of the car. I pulled into the parking structure and let him out to go get in line. The annoying thing still is that, people could be holding a spot for a friend. So I have no idea how many more people will be ahead of us, but fingers crossed there is a good amount of goodies for everybody. So we have a couple of hours, or maybe just shy of 2 hours of a wait since the store opens at 10. So it's just a little bit after 8, before 8:30. So not too bad. All right, Carl is in line for me. There are a few people in front of us, including a dog. I need coffee. So there's a Starbucks down that way. So I'm just gonna get some coffee, maybe use the restroom. Coffee acquired. All right, let's see how many more people have joined the queue since I got my coffee. shop in downtown Disney. They expanded into the old dress shop. The counter used to be like right here, and then you could still see people making treats. And they like changed some of the designs on the treats. It's supposed to be very kawaii, very cute, very sweet. But they still have a lot of the stuff that you see like throughout the parks. And they got more windows, looks like some popcorn. And then I guess the checkout is over here now. Let's see what they still have. It's hard to tell, the cases are all the way up here. So they got new stuff. But most of it, and here's the exit of the dress shop, because there's the entrance to the Grand. So kind of cute, but I still think I'm gonna buy my treats in the parks. Indeed. Or in the Grand. All right, forgive me, but I had to take some medicine for my headache. So if I'm talking weirdly, it's because it's under my tongue dissolving. But we just picked up our first ever box of the Magic Key sliders from Galactic Grill. Comes with crinkle fries, which Carl and I really like. And it looks like it came with ranch, ketchup, and some sort of
so this is supposed to be a spiced ketchup?
Spicy, maybe? We'll see. And I hope there's not pickles. I see pickles, unfortunately, so Carl's gonna have to eat those. No, but I do see onions. Yeah. They didn't really have any description of the ingredients, which is tough. I know I'm a picky eater, but I'm also dealing with a lot of allergies, and I might be developing some allergies to food. So it would just be nice if that information could be disclosed, especially on the app for mobile ordering. All right, first attempt. The bourgeois looks pretty good. So I was telling Carl that if I had to choose between this box from the Magic Key or the box that we got from Golden Horseshoe that had the like hot honey chicken tenders, little mini corn dogs, and the onion rings, I would choose that box. But I wish that it had the crinkle fries. One, they put too many pickles, and I don't like pickles. And two, the patty was slightly still pink inside, which for me, like, I just don't want to take chances when meat is not like thoroughly cooked, because you just don't know. But I know a lot of people do have things kind of medium rare. But Carl, what did you think?
Yeah, no. These had the potential to be really, really good, but it didn't come together. I mean, for one thing, there were way, way too many pickles.
How many did this one have?
This one burger had 6 pickles on it. 6 pickles.
And Carl eats pickles.
I like pickles, but these aren't even good pickles. These are like really cheap, crappy pickles.
Disney, we're sorry.
Like, yeah, it's very sad. Like a good pickle has like flavors other than just sour, and these pickles taste like sauerkraut. They just taste like sour, nothing else.
And then, like, I think we were talking about the onion.
Yeah.
It could have been a little more caramelized to give it a little something extra. I mean, there was a lot of it, and we are onion lovers. But I don't know, it just didn't come together and hit the way that we wanted it to.
Exactly. Like, if you cut the pickles, or even if you put sweet pickles on this, I think it would be better. Like bread and butter pickles. And yeah, if those onions were actually really caramelized, like In-N-Out, then this actually would have been really good.
This sauce in the middle, I think it had like sriracha in it. I mean, that's not my vibe. So I was mostly just having the ketchup and the ranch. But what'd you think of the sauce?
Yeah, the sauce is good. Again, yeah, maybe it's sriracha. I really cannot pinpoint what it is that's in this spiced ketchup.
Yeah, but like,
it's good, but I don't love it.
Overall, like, I would rate this meal like a 6 out of 10. Was it edible? Yes. Did it, satisfy our lunch hunger? Yes. But would I get it again? I think I'd invest in other things, because this was like $20-something with our discount. I can't remember what it showed up to be, but I did get the discount. So I think I would pass on this and like maybe go to like Bengal Barbecue or Golden Horseshoe or somewhere else, unfortunately. Our first rainy day in eons.
Milagro!
Disney day. I got the umbrella. Okay, so we went in the like Roman bath pools. There's one in each of the locker rooms, and then we found a spot to lounge in front of this little shallow pool. It's pretty cold, but hopefully being in the water will keep us nice and warm. All right, so we just did the mineral bath and the saline bath. Felt pretty good. It's only like 10:30, so we've been here like about an hour. It's not really that crowded. I don't know if it gets more crowded as the day progresses, but we are also here on a Tuesday in the dead of winter. Welcome back. It is the end of January now. I'm now 31. I had my birthday this week and I took the entire week off of work, which I sadly didn't get to go on the trip that Carl and I initially wanted to, but I think it was just still for the best to take the entire week off since I had the vacation leave. I was able to reset. I was productive and cleaned different places in my room, got rid of some stuff. So all in all, at least I got to rejuvenate away from work. I just wanted to say Thank you so much to those of you who are here. Thank you to those of you who watch my videos, maybe even like and subscribe. It really does mean a lot to me. I'm hopeful for the future to be able to go to different places and make different content. If you have any particular suggestions on what you would like to see, let me know. I have a bunch of different collections. I have Disney stuff, Stoney Clover stuff, Taylor Swift stuff. I have a lot of things. So I could do different collection videos, or if there are any locations in Orange County that you're interested in besides Disneyland, let me know and I'll hopefully be able to do some new things this year. I wanted to share some things that I purchased recently. So first up, it's been a few weeks now. I honestly can't even remember when I did make a TikTok, and it's probably the most viewed TikTok video that I've ever had. It was showing the new Valentine's Stanley tumblers that were only at Target. I was able to get my hands on one. So what I did was Carl and I did go to Target upon opening that day. I can't even remember what the date was. There wasn't really a line. There were a good selection of the items, but we didn't have everything at my particular Target. And I also ordered online, I think at midnight. So I was on the app refreshing. I already had it in my list on the Target app. So I just wanted to do that because sometimes the stock in the store is limited and I just wanted something guaranteed, but also sometimes things are damaged, and sadly several of the pieces that were at my local Target did have some scratches. So we spent some time looking at what particular tumbler had the least amount of damage, and in the end the one that I purchased through the app was the most pristine. So I ended up keeping this one and I returned the one that I bought in the store. So I kept it wrapped. I'm probably gonna start using it next week when I go back to work. I can't believe it's gonna be February already, but this was the one that I got. It matches my phone. I wish I could show you my phone case right now, but I can't. But they had two different colors, two different like patterns. I got the bright pink with the pink hearts and a few scatterings of red hearts. I love red and pink. Pink is my favorite color. It's definitely like one of my favorite color combinations other than pink and green. Green is my second favorite color. So I'm excited to be able to use this starting next week. Next up, continuing with the Valentine's theme, we have this new vinyl. It is, I think, the first time this has ever been pressed and available for people to purchase, but it's the 50th anniversary of this Charlie Brown special for Valentine's Day. We watched it the other day on Apple TV. The only place locally that had this was the Barnes & Noble at the Irvine Spectrum. It's available to purchase online through the Target app, but I always like to go in person to make sure that it's not damaged at all. You can kind of sometimes tell if there's like warping happening, but this one, pretty good condition. I was able to use my Barnes & Noble membership to get a discount for it. It's super cute. I haven't opened it yet, but it should have a pink record. Should we open it now? Something I'll need to do is put the record in a protective sleeve. I do that with all my vinyls, so it should open here. Ooh. Woo! That is very pink. And Carl also did, for my birthday, get me the CD version as well. That one's in my car. Looks like there's an insert in here. Hold on. Let's see. I love jazz music, especially just the very cute, whimsical jazz that Vince Guaraldi produced for so many of the different Peanuts specials. So anytime they have a CD or a vinyl pressing of any of his music, I want to buy it. So something that I like, it says right here, so produced with bio vinyl using petroleum-free PVC, sustainably forested paper, and fully compostable PLA bag. I'm not sure what PLA stands for, but I love to see something that's trying to be environmentally friendly because it's something that I really need to work on. Sticking with Valentine's themed and love and vinyls, I got my hands on this. She sang live in Paris before 2020 happened, and I think it was invited guests only. They did have a different pressing of this concert, and I didn't get my hands on it, and I regretted it. But they surprised us, and Taylor Swift, released a new pressing with these different colors, kind of like tie-dye. I think the previous pressing was just solid pink and solid blue. So we've got kind of like a tie-dye situation going on here. I can never say no to Taylor Swift merchandise, especially a special vinyl such as this. So that'll be fun to be able to listen to on my player. There's more. The other day, Carl and I went to Stoney Clover for the new Disney Valentine's collection. I sadly did not get pretty much any footage. I was, to be honest, kind of overstimulated just with everything going on, and there wasn't really a structured line once you were in the store, so I just was trying to think, but I did get some goodies. So first up, I got the fanny pack with the very bright pink and red like velour. It's probably the same material that they've used on their other like velvety typed items. This one is the jumbo fanny pack, which I have the most of this particular fanny pack just because I do like having the option to carry a lot of stuff. I did use this at the park already, and people were asking where I got it. As far as I know, it is sold out online. I'm pretty sure it's sold out in the stores as well, but you never know. You can always call the different stores across the country just to see if anyone returned anything or if they found more stock. I just love the details. Little heart zipper. The inside is this nice, beautiful cherry red, and you always have to be careful. I know that I used the Park and Beach collaboration fanny pack at the parks, and because what I was wearing, I think I had like a cropped-ish, a short t-shirt, and then I had high-waisted dark blue jeans. It was for Star Wars Day. I went after work. I noticed that the dye in my jeans, which I had washed many times before, they transferred some dye onto the fanny pack. Thankfully, I was able to clean pretty much all of it off. I'd say like 99% of it, but I was very upset. So I did choose a careful outfit when I wore this the other day, just because it's brand new, it's so pretty. I just don't want to risk it getting dirty. So that is the one thing that's tricky about a material like this, as gorgeous as it is. You do have to be a little more conscientious about the wear and tear and cleaning it up. But I was really happy to get that. This was not from the collection, this was from a previous collection, but I got this pouch, this purse. I can't remember the name of it, but it came out a little while ago. The color is tomato, so not ruby red. I do have several pieces in ruby. They've brought it back so many times, but I don't think they're going to bring it back again. So they've been using like tomato and other colors that are red. It's got the very cute little heart zippers. I used this the other night when Carl and I met my parents at Pia Chang's for my birthday dinner. It's got the little strap. Something that was disappointing was right when I opened it, this strap had been wrapped, but you can already see, or I don't know if you can see, there's some pieces of like the faux leather that already are scuffed off. I don't know how that happened since it was wrapped in like paper, like tissue paper, but I couldn't really double check when I was at the store prior to leaving because it was already wrapped up. This was a little treat. I actually need to get rid of some bags that I haven't used in maybe a year. So we'll see if it's worthy of maybe posting on Poshmark. This did not come with the bag. It was an additional purchase. It's from the new Disney Valentine's collection. This cute little acrylic keychain. Super cute. They had patches very similar to this style. I didn't get any patches. I was tempted to, but to be honest, I have so many Stoney Clover patches that I have yet to customize on the pieces that I own. I need to limit myself and start customizing the things that I already own before buying more patches and adding it to my patch collection. These were a very special birthday gift to myself. When we were at Disney, there were a few things that I was looking for. Carl was kind enough to wait for me and wait in line with me for certain things. I can never say no to a crew neck, and so I purchased this crew neck. This one was at D-Lander, I believe, and it's got this really beautiful embroidery and print of the Disneyland Resort. It has different icons for Disneyland Park as well as California Adventure, and I really love the like ribbing. It's almost like a Letterman's like varsity jacket. I've already tried it on. It's super comfy, super soft, and I'm really excited to wear this not just at the parks, but when I go to the grocery store. It even has this embroidered Disneyland, or no, it's not embroidered, it's screen print, but Disneyland on the back. Most of the print is screen printed, so I will have to be careful, especially when washing it, but this center piece is embroidered, and that's really cool. Happy I was able to find that because I had seen it on Instagram, but for the Disney World version, I would love to get my hands on that version as well. Almost done. There was a new store that replaced the dress store, and that had replaced the Wonderland Gallery. I believe that was the name, in downtown Disney, and there was a long line. I already showed a couple of clips. Most people were going crazy over a few items, and I was so glad I was able to get my hand on some of them. So I was able to get my hands on these adorable Winnie the Pooh character keychains. They're super cute, super plushy, super soft. They're holding the Sakura blossom, and they even have the blossom as the key ring. So I got Piglet, and we have Eeyore, his cute little tail. And of course I got Winnie the Pooh. These were, I think, $15 each, like $14.99. And they also had some like bigger plush. They call them like a medium-sized plush, but it was about this big for each of these characters. Pooh had already sold out by the time I got into the store. We waited almost an hour to get into the store, which is insane. Security did their best to wrap the line around. They still had some Piglets and they still had some Eeyores, but I just wanted the keychains for now. I think I'll be able to find a lot of merch eventually when we go to Tokyo Disney, manifesting that hopefully in the nearby future. So I just got these three little cuties. And last but certainly not least, something that arrived the day after my birthday was the Taylor Swift Lover cardigan. It's so adorable. It's so soft. It has the same like color of the yarn from the original Folklore cardigan, but it's much softer. I got my hands on the Lover cardigan, the pretty pink outline, the embroidered hearts. Love anything embroidered, it's gonna last longer. And even these adorable heart buttons. It even has the hearts on the back. The patch on this one says Taylor Swift, and I don't have any letter. I know there's theories. I do have an orange color, so is that is that a theory? Is that clowning worthy, or is that just a stain? So yeah, that's everything that I bought recently for myself. It's kind of like birthday month pretty much. That's gonna be it for this month's video. I'm hoping to be able to post more moving forward this year. I do still have a lot of ideas that I would like to see come to fruition. It just depends on some personal things like health, etc., and finances. So thank you so much if you made it all the way to the end of this video. I really appreciate you being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye.